private sector firms will invest and create more market goods because you need to be able to pay back. When the government does it, the government can target its money anywhere it wants, not just on market goods. It can explicitly spend that money to address unemployment, misery, poverty. It can provide public goods. It can restore natural capital. It can rebuild our infrastructure. It can fund education. It can do a whole array of things that I would argue at the margin now, because we've been neglecting them for so long, have much higher returns. And I'm almost done here because I really been going a little over. Taxation is another issue. I think we should really use, we should tax unearned income, which is rent. We should tax natural resource extraction, waste emissions. All of these things will have dramatic impacts on sustainability. I also think we need dramatic income tax increases that asymptotically approach 100% at the margin. And we've been phrasing this wrong. We've been talking about, well, what's a fair income tax? Is it fair to take away 37%? Is it fair to take away 40% of what people earn? I think instead of asking that, we say, what's a fair amount to leave somebody with? How much does somebody actually need to meet their wildest consumption fantasies, with the argument that if you accumulate wealth beyond your wildest consumption fantasies, it's probably translating into political power, and you're intruding on the one person, one vote, which we think is kind of sacred democracy. So how much is enough? So if you think that leaving somebody with $1 million a week, is that going to be enough? $1 million a week implies a marginal tax bracket of 99% Paulson made $5 billion each of the last 3 years, I believe. So if you think $5 million a year is enough, we need a 99.9% tax rate. Or if you think $1 million a year is enough, that translates into a 99.98% tax bracket, which is basically what I believe is our tax brackets have asymptotically approached 100%. And this figure I need to update. All this shows is this is the highest marginal tax bracket, and this is the share of wealth owned by the top 1/10 of 1%. So low tax